courageous and just going after your goals and dreams, keeping yourself occupied, you overall lacking confidence. You don't want to be shown that you're weak, soft, you're stuck on, but I can't. Hello, everyone. So welcome to my self-improvement and dating podcast. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to go ahead and get her to come back. So this gets her coming back is all about you, first of all. I love to preach that a lot of times because you are supposed to be self-improving. So if it's not you doing that, if you became needy while you were with her, or let's say you were dependent on her way too much, then a lot of this stuff has to change while you're in the process of actually trying to get her back. I hope the end goal is to actually want to be with her for the positive reasons, but it should be a bigger goal to make yourself a better person. So that being said, make sure you comment down below what you're going through, also what you are currently doing to help yourself out, or any other comments you guys have. If it is suggestions as well of you wanting this video again or any other video, let me know in the comment section down below. If you still haven't given this video a big thumbs up, do that right now. It helps your girl so much. And so let's get into the first thing on my list. And this is going ahead and becoming extremely distracted. So what have you guys noticed while you were actually with her that you were doing too much of? This could have been, yes, you stopped going to the gym because you were trying to hang out with her so much more. Because you were, the days that you had off, and it could be the whole hours that you had off, you were wanting to just kick it with her, come over, let's just watch this. Oh yeah, and what happens next? Now it becomes, she doesn't really want to do that, or she's doing her own thing, or she feels suffocated. And so you're wondering why. And so you're questioning her so much instead of falling back and becoming distracted, or let's say keeping yourself occupied while you were with her. And of course, to be doing it now, you are doing it. So you have to find a way to find out the things that you love to do and already what you should be doing. And if y'all want to talk about what you could be doing, this could be during process of trying to get her back in your relationship or anything self-improvement. It could be about anything. Consultations are available. Make sure you book by clicking the link down below so we could talk about whatever it is that's going on with you. And so back to if, let's say you found yourself getting way too caught up on the idea of actually wanting to do something with her, then what happens in the process is that you find yourself falling off. There's a lot of times when a female has gone with you, the reasons of she's noticed something about you that she found so attractive. Maybe you could have been really masculine when she first met you. Maybe you were courageous and just going after your goals and dreams. Maybe you were making things happen. And then all of a sudden, let's say, and this is real, fellas, this is why you have to mentally take care of yourself. But all of a sudden, depression hits because you are now leaning on her way too much. Your mindset is so stuck on, I need to make it perfect with her. Or let's say you got too consumed with the idea of this relationship. Why is she not showing me this? Or let's just say you became too sensitive over the things that you notice that she is doing incorrectly. Or overall, you want more and you want more, but you're not getting more. And so you're getting upset. So a lot of times you allow a female to affect you mentally, and of course it physically shows. So the confidence that you're supposed to be building in the process of now being extremely busy is something you have to take to your advantage. This is not only for yourself, but this is also so you can get that girl that you want. But she's not going to stay with you long term. Let's say if you did get her back, if nothing has really changed with you. If you're still stuck in your old ways. And so this means your old ways became different than maybe the first ways when she first met you, like we said, or your old ways were never good. Sometimes some females gave you guys a chance just because they noticed that maybe you are attractive, right? And then they realize that you really don't have much to offer. Maybe you have developed your personality so much. Maybe she wants a guy that is, let's say, funny, has a great sense of humor, but she notices with you, you're very uptight at times. You are very quiet. You don't want to say certain stuff because you don't want to get judged, or you don't want to say that, or you don't want to laugh because you don't want to make her feel away or look at you a certain way. So it's you overall lacking confidence. It's you not being yourself. It's you not being in tune with who you could really be and how valuable overall you can end up to that woman. And the best thing about this, to wrap up, is that you become so much more valuable after this, and then she wants to actually get that chance from you, and your mindset has already changed. After you notice that you've started doing things that are mentally beneficial, when you notice that you're actually improving overall in your life, and you see that you've changed, and that physically it's all transforming, then it becomes you are so valuable. You become, yes, the prize. Don't you want to be that? And so she sees that value. It's almost like, how could she stay away from you? She wants to come back and get to know who this new person is, or wants to start all over. Let's start from scratch. let's get to know each other. You know, I like what you're doing now. So she wants to know, what are you about now? What has made you be like this? And one thing that you have to keep in mind is getting over her. So this leads me into the last thing we'll talk about. And this is showing that you're not stuck on her no longer. And so sometimes some fellas still keep up the pictures with her. What? If she left you, fellas, what is going on? Does that not mean she's done with you? And the worst part is, you know, she took those pictures down, and you know she probably unfollowed you too, and you're stuck on blah, 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 blah. But I can't, because I love her too much. It's been too long. 5 years, forget about it. Sometimes in 2 years, you know, you're making things happen to change yourself. It's not no 5 years no more. And then it could be 2 years. She gets to know somebody that she really genuinely loves and wouldn't, let's say, disrespect. Does she want to maybe make you feel a certain way, be confused? That's not okay. And fellas, make sure you catch up on all the videos on Patreon. They will never ever be on here. It's exclusive and explicit content that y'all gotta see. So make sure you do click the link down below to get caught up on all the videos. And so let's go ahead on to you showing that you're not stuck on her. It's back to number 1 as well, because things that you've done before, you now start showing that you could do again. So maybe while you were caught up in the relationship, you did stop doing those things, but you just found a way now to figure out, how can I take baby steps to make it be a part of my life, right? Because maybe you're not motivated. This could happen when you are actually stuck on her, and you're supposed to reverse it now. But when you are stuck on her, you show so much lack of motivation. So how could you continuously do something if you don't have that push, that drive? And then how could those things become disciplined in you if, let's say, it doesn't happen enough? From motivation to discipline, how could it happen if you are stuck on her? So now it's about you looking at the situation as almost like a blessing. Yes, I believe everything that is not meant to be, it is not meant to be. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, whether it happens later on. So that just goes to prove that, let's say you go ahead and change, you become more motivated, you become disciplined, you are now this new person. So let's just say she did leave you for the right reasons. She came back now, she wants you. And so it is actually good for you. Mentally, you're better, but everything needed to happen. It was all for you to realize that you were too stuck on her. That also means your emotions probably were really invested, and so you couldn't let go of certain things. And that also might mean that's why you want to keep pictures up. And let's say she's the one maybe playing games, taking some out, putting them back up. That also happens. A lot of things can happen where you're still confused, but you're still playing along. So showing that you're not stuck is that you're not going to fall into these games, or showing that you're not going to be entertaining. Being busy, being extremely distracted is going to impact you in a positive way, because you're not going to be focused on, what could I do? What should I be doing that is for her? It becomes, well, I have no attention to give that way. And so you bring it back to yourself and you become an overall better person. And so let's go ahead to wrap up on how, when you go ahead and show that you're not stuck on her as well, you're going to be becoming a man that shows strength. And showing strength, very much courageous, very much powerful now, is going to be masculine traits. And it's going to be you really tapped into your own nature. You don't want to be showing that you're weak, soft. For her, it's going to be that way forever. You just can't help yourself. You have to be strong, but really make sure you tap into your own masculine nature, and make sure that you are showing that you are not going to go back to your old ways. You're not stuck on, I got to act this way, do this for her, get over all of that so you could be a better person. And so, like I said, make sure you stay extremely distracted. Don't show that you are stuck and you can't help yourself. Don't be running back and saying that, I just can't be without her. None of those things no more. Become a more powerful man. Become more masculine. Right now, all of you fellas, go distract yourself. Go get on something and show that you are moved on and that you are not stuck. All right. So I thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know what you are going through, or also what is just happening, what you're dealing with. Overall, if you are still stuck on her, what are you going to be doing now, right? So make sure you let me know down below. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. If you still have it, make sure you check out all my links down below. We could get on the line, talk about your situation or anything. Consultations are available by clicking that link. And of course, Patreon, you got to click that link too to catch up on all those videos. I will never be on here. And so that is all. Y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, guys. Bring it to the back of the cheeks. Nice and slow can really get her wet. Hello, Patreon. So today's video